welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Hakura Security, and in today's video we'll be solving one of the HTB challenge bugs. It's HTBank. So this is more of examining the source code review to identify vulnerabilities and exploit those vulnerabilities. Exploit that vulnerability to get the user flag. So here's the challenge description. A notorious bank has recently opened its door, claiming to house the wealth of the entire world. Can you reclaim what is rightfully yours? Here's a wizard tip. The bank only permits withdrawals of 1337 that's lit units of currency at a time. Are you up for the challenge? So let's go ahead and spawn the box. Also, we have the source code here. Let's go ahead and download the file as well. So let's download the file. So we have the IP address. So it's telling us that the file it's zipped with the password. So here's the password when we try to unzip the file. So let's go ahead and visit the website and let's see what we have. So it's a simple web page. Let's see. Okay, so let's try admin and try to log in. Invalid credentials. Let's try SQL injection or 1 = 1. Invalid credential. Let's also try that here. So it says invalid credential, but we also have the ability to register a new user. So let's go ahead and create a new user for ourselves. Call it Acquires and let's do tester123 and let's register. So it says user registered, please log in. So let's do Acquires and tester123. Let's log in. Sweet. So we only have 2 buttons to add the money. Right now we have 0 HTB credits, and here's our wallet, more of like a Bitcoin or crypto wallets. And if we click on withdraw, let's put any account number here and let's put the amount we want to withdraw and click withdraw, which is not enough credits, and we only have the cancel button. So since we have access to the source code, let's go and examine the source code itself. So let me go back and open terminal. So that would be inside my download folder, but let me set it into machine HTB directory. Let's make a new directory and call this HTBank and set it into HTBank. Let me clear screen, set it into HTBank, and let's move what's inside the download folder. And what do I have? That will be HTBank and right here. So let's unzip HTBank, and it's going to prompt us for the password, which is hack the box. So now we have the unzip file. Let me clear the screen. So let's VS Code. Let's open this directory. And also let's go back. It's still loading. Okay, let's go back here and try to withdraw again. Let me try to intercept the request. Let's see. Let's go to Bob Suits and let me intercept the request here. So let's go back and let's let's do, let me, for this, and let's click on withdraw. So let's send this request to repeater. Okay, so if we send the same request, we get not enough credits, and if we go back to the challenge, it says we can, where's the description? It says we can only withdraw, or we're only permitted to withdraw 1337 units of currency at a time. So let's go back and let's change this value to 1337 and send this. It says not enough credits. So let's go and review the code. We have the bank, we have the challenge. So the front end is Flask and the back end is PHP. So let's see what the application is doing. So we have the config. So we have the MySQL username and we have the password. We could try to log in with this and see if we get different portal. So let's try to do that. Let me stop pop suits. Let's disable this and then open a new private window, and let's go here and copy the address. I'm guessing the password is not going to work, but let's try. Why is my system so slow? No, didn't work. Okay, so let's try the credentials we have. So this is a vulnerability worth reporting. If we have access to this during our testing, we can report like hard-coded credentials. So let's put this right here. I don't know if it's this window. And what's the password? sclown 1337, and copy this. So if we log in, we still get an invalid credential. So let's continue with our source code review. So we have the database, has the structure, select user name from users when user is this, and it creates the token with the username, and this is for the user registration function. So select username from this, username is this. So, and this is the function to get the flag. So what we're trying to do is getting the flag, and these are just the routes for the front end. So let's examine the back end and see what is going on. So it's getting these. So the index.php. So we need to talk to this controller. I'm seeing the API. It's posting withdraw and with withdraw controller. So let's check if we're talking to the withdraw. Yeah, we're talking to this API. Let's go back again. No, let's go back here. So this is the router API. The views. So we need to check the controllers. So this is the controller for the withdrawal. So what do we have? So if the amount is 133, then it's gonna set the flag to 1, presently is 0, and then return message OK. So we don't accept these amounts, we don't accept that amount. So that's if what I'm guessing right here is more of like parameter pollution. So because it's checking the amount, if the amount is 1337, then it's going to set the flag state to 1 and return the message OK. And if the amount is not, then it's gonna display we don't accept that amount. So let's go back and validate our theory. So if we put this getting not enough credits, which of course we don't have, so if we set this to 0 and it says we don't accept that amount because we have 0, but if we do 1337, it says not enough credits. So let's go back and let's check what HTTP parameter pollution is. So go to Google and let's search for HTTP parameter pollution. Let's do port swinger. So we have two sides to the parameter pollution, the client and the server side. So more of what I'm thinking, it's the vulnerability on the server side because we trying to infect the backend. So if you go through this, system contains internal API, which we saw for the withdrawal controller, that aren't directly accessible from the internet. So server-side parameter pollution occurs when a website embeds users' input in a server-side request to internal API without adequate encoding. So this means that an attacker may be able to manipulate or inject parameters which may enable them, for example, override existing parameters, modify the application behaviors, and also access unauthorized data itself. So we have some of the test cases here. So we could try truncating query string. So if the post request is sent in form of a GET request, and another one is injecting invalid parameters, and there's another one overriding existing parameters. So how do we override the existing parameter here? So if we go back, it's checking there is a condition. If the amount is 1337, right, it's gonna set the flag to 1. But if we do that directly, we do not have up to this amount, so it's not going to set the flag to 1. So we're going to get insufficient credit, or we do not have that amount. I don't recall exactly, not enough credit. So if we put 1337 and send it, it says not enough credits. So how about if we try to override this, and let's change this to 0, and then we'll leave this as 1337. So do we get something? It says message OK. So which means it set our flag to 1, and we can go back to the browser itself and try to refresh the page and see if we get a user flag. So if we refresh this, now we're able to get the flag because it set it to 1. So that's the machine. It's very straightforward, more of reading the source code, interpreting or identifying the vulnerabilities within the code itself. Let's copy this and paste it. Hopefully it's gonna work. But that's the flag, and that's how you solve it. Where do we submit the flag? Submit the flag and paste. And let's track it. It's very easy. And let's submit the flag. It's a piece of cake. And flag accepted. So that's how you solve it. So that's how you solve it. Once again, I know this is a short video. Thank you again for watching. I hope you're enjoying and love this video. If you do, please like the video and subscribe. I hope I see you next time. Bye for now.